TV. Okay? Now, brought to you by 432, The Drop Nation. You know what I'm saying? See, we serious about this. So the history that they brought you ain't the real history. See, we all researching, we all investigating. We ain't saying we know it all, but we do know they been lying. So that's why I present to you the truth over his bullshit story. What they call history. See, the history, you heard me? I want you to break it down for yourself. Remember back in the days, say his stories. What do we call stories back in the days? One story, the word to replace lie. Cause back in the days, in our culture, you couldn't say lie. Lie was like a curse word back in the day. So you say he telling a fib or he telling a story. So what is his story doing? They lying. Okay? So let me introduce you to Aries Place. Okay? Brought to you by Aries TV. We're gonna read a little bit of forbidden histories of the Americas. Okay? So who is the first Americans? They're the original copper colored people. The people you call black. Them so called African Americans. You are the original people. It's your land. All these laws, all this stuff they got in place. It's called quasi, man. That's a quasi form of your original stuff. Yeah, everything is a lie. You understand? Forbidden histories of the Americas is like a giant jigsaw puzzle that you can't stop working on. One you can't wait to finish so you will finally know what the picture will be. You understand? Even Dan has found clues scattered throughout history, archaeology, geology, anthropology, and religion, then fit them together into such a compelling theory one has a difficult time arguing against it. This book will change how the reader looks at everything from our history, challenge what we have been told in textbooks and class, and most importantly, ask why. Real truth over his bullshit story. I want you to know that. Welcome to Aries TV. Unfiltered. Everything, every way. Think of it, every place. We KTC, that mean keep the code. What's the code? The commandments. What's the commandments? You understand? The most high of everything. We only deal with truth. Now, yes it is, right? Fair warning to the reader. Once you take the red pill, there is no going back. It's like saying once you find the truth, you can never go back to the lie because they lied to you. So how can you accept a bullshit ass story? Please explain it to them. You understand me? But you won't want to go back. Why? Because the journey into the unknown and unexpected history is a breakneck pace that will whip your hair back and have you holding on for dear life. And it is all be intelligently discussed in the same book. And yes, even linked together, never in history of the Americas. It now seems the distant past is just as mysterious and unknown as the unseen future. You understand me? So kudos for a great read, fantastic history lesson, and a Todd Strong land development. You understand me? We just reading. from the Forbidden Histories. You understand? But it's been revised now. I want you to know this now. It's been revised. So what you know about that? This book is a continuation of both Nephi Noor and the Treasures of Utah. If you have not read them, I suggest that you do, as it will make that which is found in this book all the more understandable. Now, before I get started, let me define my position with respect to academia and the view of the ancients and the ancient past. See, but what they keep calling ancient and the ancient past is really just so-called black or African Americans' real truth, meaning you are not black and you are not African American. No, majority of your ancestors was not slaves. They were not brought over here. All they've been told to you in reverse. Okay? Now why so many telling you the same thing? So many. But you still don't get it. See? Unfortunately, however, a large part of them have fallen for curriculum which have been established by the predecessors of their field, have been taught that the things which they have learned are fact and cannot be altered. You understand? So y'all better pay attention to what's really going on. Welcome to Aries Place. Cause at Aries Place, we KTC, we keep the code. And it's the most high for everything. They speak facts. I dig in the truth. I believe in the truth over his bullshit story. So who been lying? Okay? Tell me why they lying. They been lying. Everybody telling you, but you still don't get it. See? Since the time of the Italian explorer Christopher Columbus, the man credited for the discovery of the New World, the newcomers to the world have observed and documented the things which they seen, heard, and experienced. The newcomers to this world saw the ruins of what appeared as intricately built ancient cities, observed strange yet familiar habitats of the indigenous. Who would be the indigenous? You understand? Who are those people? See, it can't be those people that you being taught in school, that you see on the news, that you see in movies, that you see in books. Because 1828 Webster Dictionary defined the Aboriginal people as the copper colored races found throughout the Americas. They was found here, not brought here, they were found here. And if you think I'm bullshit, now we're going to look it up for you to show you. No, it's not a lie. You are indeed the original first people, which means you are the owners of the land, and all these peoples around you, they the tenants. But they know you confused, so they can get you. So we're just gonna vibe with this beat for a minute so you can comprehend. Okay, as I get ready to introduce you. What you think about that vibe? Huh? Nah, I ain't putting up to the beat yet. Coming soon. Well, better yet, let me give you something different. We're gonna slow it down. Okay? All Aries way. It's Eerie TV, Eerie music. All Eerie. No dick riding, no stealing, owned, copyrighted, and published by Erie. You understand me? Because I am Erie, amazed, raised the Tyler Grafton way. So welcome to Erie's Place, and this is Erie TV. And we are currently reading from the Forbidden Histories, revised. You understand me? See, I'm sitting this here so you can get a chance to read. Read. You understand? Catch up, man. What is Anasazi, a Fremont, a Pueblo? What is the Iberian culture, Clovis people, Sultran people, Adena culture, or Hopewell? Where you can pick up just about any publication related to the whatever you want to call it, archaeologist field, or go to your favorite related wiki digit, and you can read what the world has been taught to believe and see the indoctrinate photos, which are lasting impression upon the mind. The indoctrination process is not just in our so-called education system. It is in the very image that are presented in describing those things which have been given to educate the public, as you will see in the following photo, to subjugate the education you to the point of no original thought other than, hey, what does Wiki have to say? Which is the same as let's see what the popular opinion is and go with it. Sound familiar? These are people they want you to see as Anasasis. You understand? We all have the image in our head as to how the Native American Indians have been portrayed for well over 100 years. But the images are often portrayed as savage, often half naked and not naked. All of the purpose of instilling into your mind barbarism. And although in many ways many tribes scattered about were indeed in a state of decline compared to their not so distant past, I personally do not think they were presented to the world with a fair view. See, these are the people they want you to see as the Indians. See, I want y'all to look now. See? These the people, but these Asians. You understand me? These not the real people. See? It's a hijack book. But look at it. You understand me? Okay, now this we gonna do. Let's go for it. what the definition of an actual American is, okay? Okay? What's an American? A native of America, originally applied to the Aboriginals or copper-colored races found here by the Europeans. Okay? So now you tell me, do they match copper people? Do they? To have the ancient cultures of America, do they match this color right here? No, they don't. Funny how that work. Okay? Funny how that work. Now we're gonna do something else. Okay. Now we're gonna see who is Prester John. The Undergraduate Journal of Classical and Medieval Studies. Let's see if we can pull up an image or something to show y'all who Prester John is. The Quest for Prester John. Okay. The Quest for Prester John explores the origin of the myth of the Eastern Christian potent Prester John and follows the early 5th century search for one of history's most sought after apparitions from the popular craze inaugurated by the circulation of the mysterious letter of Prester John in the 12th century for the fruitless conclusion in the Horn of Africa. See, still gotta watch that because it's a bunch of hijack going on. Okay, it's a bunch of hijack going on. It's a Tanakh. And the Lord said unto me, Go yet, love a woman, beloved of her friend and adulteress, even as the Lord loveth the children of Israel. Though they turn unto other gods and love cakes of raisins, so I brought her to me for 15 pieces of silver and a homer of barley, and a half a homer of barley, and said unto her, Thou shalt sit solitary for me many days. Thou shalt not play the harlot, and thou shalt not be any man's wife, nor will I be thine. For the children of Israel shall sit solitary many days without a king. Who is the king they talking about? And without prince, and without sacrifice, and without pillars, and without ephod, or teraphim. Afterwards shall the children of Israel return and seek the Most High, and David their king, and shall come trembling unto the Lord and to his goodness in the end of days. Dropped them, they did it all. You understand? The Prester John. The Legend and Its Sources by Keegan Brewer, dropped by Aquata Battle. Yeah. See, this ain't play. How you liking Aries play so far? color people. This your king. You understand me? Ishra. You understand me? Ishra. Yeah, hope you caught that now. What they tell you, the lost tribes and promised lands. So we're gonna give you a little chill beat. Sit back and groove with me for a minute.